There's been too much attention put on masks and not nearly enough placed on math.
Well, the reality is we have to.
Only on 12 News, a prominent school superintendent is responding to Governor Ducey's latest attack on mask mandates in schools.
The governor appeared to criticize mask mandates in his State of the State address last week, even as many school leaders say mandates and quarantines provide the best chance for them to remain fully open.
Team 12's Joe Dana has the latest on the controversy.
Several school districts require masks in the classroom. Whether intended or not, the mask mandate has become a symbol of the political divide in this pandemic. He stood up to state politicians and won. Dr. Chad Gestson, leader of Arizona's oldest and most visible high school district, spoke out in support of an indoor mask mandate for his students in the fall.
We're worried about our children.
The state Supreme Court eventually ruled the mandates could continue.
Yeah, we were very appreciative of the Supreme Court's decision. Our approach is the same today as it was then, that we know mitigation works.
In the fall, President Biden even called Gestson to thank him for the work he was doing.
We're doing everything we can to vaccinate our community. We've given out over 50,000 vaccines here in Phoenix Union. We do testing 6 days a week. We require masks indoors, and here we are outdoors at Central High School, even strongly encouraging mask wearing outside.
What's happening here is a stark contrast to the Republican-controlled legislature, which removed COVID mitigation measures for lawmakers meeting indoors. Their policy goes against the advice of the CDC.
It's impossible for us to do what we want to do.
As hospital leaders pleaded for the governor to implement a statewide mask mandate in schools, Ducey instead delivered this memorable line in his State of the State address last week.
There's been too much attention put on masks and not nearly enough placed on math.
You probably heard the governor's speech. How did you take that?
Well, the reality is we have to talk about masks. We have to talk about mitigation. When we look at school systems in Arizona that require masks, they have a third less spread on their campuses, meaning without a mask mandate, 3 times more likely to have outbreaks on our campus.
Just last week, the Deer Valley School District, which does not require masks, announced it had to move a dozen classes back online due to staffing shortages. Gestson's message to the governor: look to the CDC on how to slow the spread.
Listen, math matters, science matters as well, and I encourage the governor and all legislators to focus not just on math, but on science.
Joe Dana, 12 News.
All right, Joe, thank you.